Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all very much. Let me say that again. Thank you all very much. Over the past couple days, I have been, simply put, overwhelmed. I have been very overwhelmed by the show of support and kindness and friendship that you have afforded to me, despite your busy schedule, despite your own lives and your own schedules and the like. You took the time to drop me a line, maybe in a YouTube comment or a private message or a post, a Facebook post, or and also Reddit. I know there is a really lovely subreddit group devoted to Criterion Collection fans. And so for those of you in the Reddit group, once again, greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. You are really wonderful. You always make me feel welcome. And so I'm very touched indeed. Thank you so much. And so just to let you know, there are no updates, but I will let you know if there are, in case you're interested. And in the meantime, yes, I will just try to talk about movies as much as I can. I'm really sorry I was actually planning on the day, I was actually planning to record a video talking about my thoughts about this particular Criterion release, which is Rolling Thunder Revue, a Bob Dylan story by Martin Scorsese. So I was actually planning to do that, and I was having my notes about the supplements, and I was trying to think, oh, what should I say about this very memorable work? And then suddenly all this news came in, and so I was just trying to regroup. So I sort of was a little bit my balance was a bit upended, if you know what I mean. And so unfortunately I was not able to make that video, and other things arose in terms of other matters I had to attend to. And so unfortunately I haven't had a chance to make this video. I will try to do so. I'm not sure when I can, but I will try to do so very soon, because it is extraordinary. If I were to try to give some kind of, say, preview of what I could say about this extraordinary work from Martin Scorsese, it would be perhaps that it is, of course, focusing in on music. It's, of course, focusing in on a particular period of music and a particular musician, that being Bob Dylan. But of course, it is so much at the same time, which is what we have come to love about the works from Martin Scorsese, and in particular this one. I was going to say that perhaps one of the things that's so remarkable about this film, and indeed remarkable about the Criterion supplements which are associated with this particular release, the remarkable thing about it, among many remarkable things, is that it is a very, how should I put it, a type of metatextual exercise in memory and history and truth and fiction, reality and illusion, and what is real and what isn't real. And even though we might have embellishments, what do those embellishments say about the perception of what we might otherwise call truth? Because I think it's a much more complex matter in terms of the search for quote-unquote truth. And I think this film, in its very artistic and subtle way and very sophisticated way, goes towards this particular type of examination, which makes it a brilliant work, as well as being a wonderful display of of great music and great art and great motivation and great drive that are all on full thruster all at once. So, and the supplements too are amazing too. I was going to say in the video before, my balance was a bit shifted over the course of this past week. I was going to say about the supplements, just very generally, about how even the supplements go towards this notion of how to examine truth, even using the tools of what might be labeled as being artifice or illusion. Now, there's nothing negative about that. In fact, it is a very positive thing. The use of artifice and the use of illusion to get at the notion of truth. And this is operating on so many levels within this film. It's not just operating within the text of the film itself, but it's also behind the scenes. It's also even in the way that the footage has been restored. The restoration itself is also, I think, playing into this notion of the use of truth, the use of artifice and illusion in order to get at truth. And indeed, I'll try to make comments about this when I make the video, but indeed, I could even dare say that this kind of use of artifice and illusion to get at something of what might be said to be truth or even a semblance of truth, this kind of cinematic exploration is also, I would contest, to be at the heart of the film The Irishman. And so I really believe that this film and The Irishman form a very cohesive unit of cinematic exploration. But I will try to articulate that with a little bit more precision in a future video. But anyway, that was what I was planning to do. And I will try to get to this as soon as possible. I can't promise exactly when, but I will try in case you're interested. And I should say also that I was also planning to make a video about another film that is included in this particular set. This is the booklet. I don't have the boxes over there, but this is called Pioneers of African American Cinema. And so I was very taken, and I was just trying to gather my thoughts about a particular work here, which is called 11 p.m. But unfortunately, as I say, I just wasn't able to get to that this week. So I apologize for that in case anyone is interested. But the film itself, 11 p.m., in case you have this set and in case you know the film, it is a really it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's wonderfully unique and quirky, and it has this element of real of a real sense of individual spirit, let me say, as well as I think a very interesting way that the narrative is structured. And so there is a keen sense of cinematic drive and wit, as well as I think a playfulness that adds to the wonderful, unique eccentricity that is a part of this work, 11 p.m. So I'm looking forward to talking about this very much. Again, I apologize for not being able to do so, but I will see what I can do about that. Again, in case anyone is interested. Also, I have been well, I guess, I don't know. I have been thinking about the next project that I'd like to embark upon. I've mentioned it before, but I sometimes do these projects. I think Pioneers of African American Cinema is one of them, but another one that I just finished was a discussion of each of the films by Takeshi Kitano, and so I'm currently trying to figure out what the next project will be. Again, it's just due to my own schedule and stuff. So again, I apologize. I was actually thinking about making a video to start what I thought could have been the next project, but unfortunately, as I say, it was I was a little bit preoccupied with other matters this week, and so I couldn't focus as well as I could. So again, I sincerely apologize, but I'll keep going with that as far as I can handle it. But we'll see. And I should say also that for anyone who's interested as well, this upcoming Sunday morning, Sunday 7 a.m. What's the date? Excuse me. Let me get here we go. The calendar here. That's right. It's going to be Sunday, March 7th at 7 a.m. Tokyo time is the live stream where I will try to talk about the film, the James Bond film, Skyfall. So in case anyone is interested, that's still on. I have no plans of being of not talking about that film. No matter what happens, I'm always game to talk about a James Bond film. And so I'm looking forward to that one very much. So Skyfall, the discussion on the film Skyfall will take place on Sunday, March 7th at 7 a.m. So that's not changed. So if you're interested, my dear friends, please check that out. I look forward to seeing you there. And I think that's it for now, in case you were interested. But I do want to say once again, truly, I want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I suppose, right? Actually, there's a great, I don't know if you know the film Jaws 2, the sequel to Jaws, but there's a character that says the line, and I'll quote it. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So once again, my dear friends, thank you so much. It really means a lot. Really, it does. And as I say, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, let's just do what we can and continue to do this thing, which is talk about this thing which we all love, which is cinema. So, all right. So, my dear friends, thank you once again for your time and your inspiration and your energy. And please continue to take very good care of yourselves. And please continue to watch a lot of great, great movies. And if ever you want to tell me of any film recommendations that you have, if ever you want to tell me what are some of your favorite movies, you let me know anytime. I am always happy to hear your recommendations and your lists of favorite films. I have said it many a time, but I'll say it again. One of the great ways I believe you can get to know someone for the first time is by the films that he or she likes. And so I always like to ask people that I meet for the first time, what are some of your favorite movies? And every time I am so delighted, because that is yet another way for me to get to know people. That is one of the great joys of cinema, in my view. This power that it holds, some kind of connectivity, some kind of special aura that it has, and just it's really electric. And so that is something that is, I think, I have had since I was very little. That feeling I've had towards this thing which we call cinema. I've had this feeling since I was very little, and I've had it. I felt it, before YouTube was even around, and I'm sure I will continue on to feel that way even after this channel. But my dear friends, I will continue on with this channel as far as I can, and so I look forward to seeing you at the next video, my dear friends. Okay, so that's it for now, and so until we see each other again, cheers.